I would like to talk a little bit about what I feel nostalgic over. Some of the things that I think about from the past, or maybe I hold on to a little bit. Am I stuck in the past? And I have too much nostalgia over some of the stuff from my childhood? Well, let's think about this, because things that hold sentimental value, that you're nostalgic over, it's basically the same sort of thing. Things that you feel very that hold some sort of sentimental value. You feel a sense of nostalgia. You have items with sentimental value, and you feel nostalgic about something that happened in the past, or it brings back positive memories of your childhood, something along those lines. I'm sure there's something all of us can think about from the past that we feel nostalgic about. Something that made us feel happy and we hold on to it, makes us feel good. It's perfectly fine to have some items like that. Absolutely. We just don't want to be constantly thinking about those again and again and again, to the point where all we do is live in the past. So let me actually share a little bit about the things that I feel nostalgic about. For me, it's actually not people. Like, I don't feel nostalgic over people or, actions or things regarding people. I know that seems like, oh, you don't have good memories of, positive things that happen with family and such. Like, maybe a little bit, but it's not like I don't feel nostalgic over it's very, very interesting. It really is. It really is. For me, the biggest things are mostly various forms of entertainment. So this is like music, for example. I don't really listen to any like current songs. I just listen to older music and things along those lines that bring me back to a time when I was much younger, listening to music from the 90s or 2000s or things along those lines. Even if it was a popular song back then, it's something that, I like that more than stuff now, because it's like now it's like I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know. The other thing that I feel nostalgic over are video games as well, especially video games that I played when I was much younger, because pretty much most of the games that I play, and if you're not familiar, I have a gaming channel, Asphodel Gaming. So be sure to subscribe to that if you have not already, because we play old games. I think one of the games that I'm currently playing now is before I was even born. I never played it back in the day, but it's the idea. It's like, oh, that does not really bring me any nostalgia, but I'm playing something that is older than me. And this is honestly something that I hear a lot from, like, a lot of people who comment on my gaming stuff, who have maybe never seen my gaming stuff before. They would just say, gosh, this game brings back so many positive memories. I have so much nostalgia over this game. So it's like, it makes me feel very happy that I'm able to bring some sort of positive memories back to someone's life, because we're playing something that is old from the past, but we're playing it now in an enhanced and better way almost. So it's like replaying it, but replaying it in a new, better way, at least in my eyes. So just playing some of those older games really does allow me to express some of my childhood again and be someone that like I was when I played a lot of games when I was much younger, especially if the game was very meaningful to me, because there have been multiple games throughout my lifetime that have made a huge impact on my life. The storyline for them have completely changed my life. So I have not played any of those particular games yet, because those are like really, really, really long games. So have not played them yet. But when I do, it's like I will be showing something that changed my life to other people. So maybe it'll also change their life as well. And I have a lot of fond memories. There's been a few games that I've played that I do have a lot of fond memories. Some of my favorite games, but not to the extent of Thumbs up, yes. Thumbs up, I suppose, yes. So yes, it is something that is very meaningful to me. But the thing is, I don't think it's just me. I think if you look at entertainment in general, music, movies, video games, so many people are going to say that things were just better and more creative in the past. Whereas media today, it's very easily forgettable and people are not as interested in it. It's like, think about a song that comes out now versus a classic from like the 80s or like the 90s. It's like everyone knows the song that came out, 80s and 90s. But it's like the song that comes out now, it's like no one knows it. No one's paying attention. Or think about some movies or TV shows is another good example where you have TV shows now being made and they're rebooting old series. Why are they rebooting old series? Because all of the new shows that they're making are just not, they're not slapping as hard and hitting as hard as some of the stuff in the back, It's like all of the good creative stuff has already been done. So you have to bring it back to reach a new audience. Like, how many people are going to watch a reboot of a show that they remember when they were younger, as opposed to some brand new show that they've never heard of and they have no memory associated with it? And even when it comes to video games, like there's so many such generic video games being made now that it's like, people aren't really going to look at it. Especially if it's something that they've never even heard of. But if you look at games also that are based on something that from really old, like you still have Super Mario games and the Legend of Zelda games still being made. Those are games that came out in the 80s when they first started. So we're talking 40 years ago. That is wild to think about. But the nostalgia is still there because they keep making new games so that newer people, even people who played the older games when they were younger, it's still the same franchise. It's still the same series. So they have memories. And just think how much money these companies make if they do. Remember that old game that came out in like the 80s or the early 90s? We're going to remake it now with a whole bunch of new stuff. Well, guess how many that new game is going to sell? It's going to sell more than a brand new game that just comes out that no one's really ever heard of. So there's a lot of nostalgia people have about the past, and I think a lot of media these days, it's just not many people are really interested in it. So those are the things that I have nostalgia over. Let me know what things that you reminisce of in the past. I'm really curious.